Hello. I am Vanessa, and today I'm glad to share with you my routine. I wake up at 6:30. I get up at 7 o'clock. I make a cup of tea and iron my clothes. I have a shower and get dressed. I usually wear jeans, a blouse, a jumper or cardigan and boots in the winter, or a skirt and blouse in the summer. I brush my hair, put on my makeup. I pack my bag with all my teaching materials. I then put on my coat and leave the house. I walk to the bus stop. I catch the bus at 8:15, and then I pay my fare and sit down. It takes about 45 minutes to get to my destination, 3 miles away. I get off the bus and walk to the school where I teach English. I have to sign in and get the key. Class starts at 10 and ends at 11:45. I have lunch at 12. I eat a baguette or sandwich at the local cafe. I sometimes do some shopping before I walk back to school. I do some photocopying and go back to my classroom. I teach in the afternoon from 1 to 3 p.m. I then catch the bus back home and spend a couple of hours relaxing before I cook dinner. My son goes to work shortly after I come home. Sometimes he cooks dinner before I get home, and sometimes I cook. I like to eat rice or pasta with a sauce. I chop the onions, fry them and then mix them with garlic, tomatoes, carrots, spinach and chilies. I boil the rice and then add the sauce. After dinner I wash up, sweep the floor, and tidy up a bit. Then I make phone calls, mark my students' work, do the laundry. Then I go on Facebook or watch TV until about 10:30 when my son comes home. We catch up on our day, and at about 11 o'clock I go to bed.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael, and I'm thrilled to share a glimpse into my life here in the USA. I'm 38 years old, living in the Sunshine State of Florida. Professionally, I'm a software engineer, crafting solutions to real-world problems in the tech industry. It's a challenging yet fulfilling career that keeps me on my toes. Family means everything to me. Let me introduce you to the special people in my life. Firstly, there's my beloved wife, Emily. She's not just my partner in life but also my pillar of strength and endless support. Together, we've built a life full of love, laughter, and shared dreams. Our family expanded with the arrival of our 2 beautiful children. Our son, Lucas, is a bundle of energy and curiosity, always keeping us entertained with his antics. And our daughter, Lily, is a ray of sunshine, spreading joy wherever she goes. Being a father to these 2 amazing kids is the greatest blessing I could ever ask for. My parents, John and Mary, have been my guiding lights since I was a child. Their wisdom, love, and unwavering support have shaped me into the person I am today. Uncle Joe and Aunt Sarah are like second parents to me. Their home has always been a place of warmth and laughter, filled with fond memories of family gatherings and shared stories. And let's not forget about our extended family, nephews, nieces, cousins, and more, each adding their own unique spark to our family tapestry. As for our home, we're fortunate to live in a beautiful house nestled in the heart of Florida. Surrounded by palm trees and gentle breezes, it's our own little piece of paradise where we create memories that will last a lifetime. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos. But amidst it all, I find solace in the simple moments spent with my loved ones. Whether it's a cozy movie night at home or an adventure exploring the wonders of nature, every moment with my family is a treasure. So there you have it, a glimpse into my life as David, a husband, father, son, and friend, living a beautiful life with my family in the USA. Thank you for letting me share a piece of my world with you.
I started learning English at the age of 18, which is kind of late to start studying a language. Of course, the age is not relevant if you really want to learn something. I support lifetime learning experiences. However, it is also a fact that kids learn languages much faster than adults. Anyway, I was accepted to a program to study English first and then to study finance in the United States. I was first supposed to complete the 6-month-long English study and get 550 TOEFL test of English as a foreign language score in order to get the scholarship to go to the USA. It was a challenging task to get 550 from TOEFL in 6 months for someone who started learning English from scratch. However, the 6-month-long program was very intensive and included some TOEFL-targeted lessons too, in order to start the program. I moved to a different city and I rented a house with a friend who was also joining the same program. We did not have any distractions such as televisions or computers or smartphones. Anyways, there was no smartphones back then. I'm talking about 1997, and apparently we were kind of lucky to get fewer distractions. We had classes every weekday from 8 o'clock to 15:30 with a lunch break only. We had different teachers for reading, writing, listening, and grammar. But I remember there was no speaking lessons actually. Maybe because it was not tested in TOEFL back then. Is it tested now? I am not sure. The lack of speaking lessons would cause me some troubles later in the USA, but I will come back to that in a while. Every day after the classes were over, we would directly go back home and have something for dinner and start doing daily homework and repeat works. This study would go on until we become sleepy, and usually we would finish it by midnight. I remember this ritual would go on and on for 6 months. The only distraction we had was the weekend movie break, where we used to go to a movie theater to watch a Hollywood movie to improve our listening. Both my friend and I was obsessed with learning English and making it to 550 TOEFL and go to the USA. There was absolutely nothing else in our lives. At the end of the program, I took the TOEFL and was the only person to get 550 score from the beginners class. After a few weeks, I was ready to go to the USA. My destination in the States were in California, La Quinta. I remember landing in the airport close to midnight. There was no one to pick me up. Not even a hotel was arranged. So I was alone with the 550 TOEFL score to make my way through. Well, it was not that easy. The score did not help me at all. I remember asking very simply and probably wrongly to some people how to go to a hotel, and in return I would understand nothing. But somehow I got one word from one person's top corner, and with the help of his hand gestures I was able to go to a corner where there were some direct free phones to call specific hotels. So I picked up one of the phones. It was written La Quinta Hotel on the phone. Someone said something, probably La Quinta Hotel, how may I help you, but did not understand anything. I was trying to explain my situation with my broken English, although I hated to look stupid speaking a terrible English. But I had to do it, otherwise I would end up staying overnight in the airport not knowing what to do in the morning. Eventually I managed to understand that there were direct hotel shuttle buses from the airport, but it was already too late. The guy on the phone was very nice and probably felt sorry for me and instructed to me with a slow and very clear English to go outside to the bus station and wait there for La Quinta Hotel shuttle bus. Apparently, he would send the bus just for me. I was not sure if I understood him correctly, but I had no choice but to go outside and wait. After about 20 minutes, I saw a minibus with big La Quinta Hotel marks. It was that moment that I felt success in learning English, because somehow I was able to communicate. TOEFL score did not mean much in terms of communication. What matters the most is the communication with people, which tells me that listening and speaking should play a major role in learning a language. It took me about 3 to 4 months to comfortably explain myself and understand people's responses on daily and not complex conversations. I'm a learner of the English language ever since. It never ends. Today I am able to understand and speak fairly complex subjects, but there are occasions where I feel like my English is not enough to capture the essence of the topic. Then I read more and study more to get one more red flag out of the way. All the best to you in your journey of mastering a language.
Hi. I'm David. I'm so happy to share with you all my routine daily. Some of my friends think I have a boring daily routine, but I like it. I usually get up at about 6 o'clock or 6:30 in the morning, after my alarm clock wakes me up. First, I brush my teeth and shave and wash my face. Then, I get dressed and go downstairs to have breakfast with my family. I always have coffee, cereal, and lots of fruit. That's me in the picture with my wife. I take a bus to work because I don't like to drive, and I always arrive at my office before 8 o'clock. I'm never late for work. 5 o'clock is my favorite time of the day because I finish work and go back home and see my wife and children again. I have 2 boys, Thomas, who is 6 years old, and Patrick, who is 8. We eat dinner together in our dining room at around 6 o'clock, and after that I hang out with my wife and kids at home. We really enjoy watching our favorite TV programs together. We like to watch shows about travel. However, 2 or 3 times a week I do exercise in the evening, so I can stay strong and healthy. I think that this is very important. Finally, at about 9:30, I go to bed, read for a while, and then fall asleep. Sure, some people think my daily routine is a little boring, but on weekends and holidays I love to fly airplanes, for fun. It's my favorite hobby.